From this day forward, we declare the land north of the Pascagoula Swamps, south of Enterprise, and east of the Pearl River to the Alabama border to be a free state of Jones.
It's an important time in our history, something that hasn't been told before. It's unique in that we are not familiar with the story, and it ends up touching on the very complicated fabric of the Confederacy. And usually these stories are very black and white, that the North fought to free the slaves, and the South was fighting to hold on to slavery and chattel slavery. And you learn how the vast majority of these farmers in the South were poor white men, and that they were fighting a rich man's war. And that bit of information isn't something that we were aware of. We're not aware of as a culture that if you had 20 slaves, for instance, that your eldest child or you didn't have to fight in the war. And if you had 40 slaves, then your eldest son didn't have to fight. So, and that way it really does a wonderful job of articulating how this didn't make even economic sense for whether someone was racist or not. This war for a lot of these poor farmers didn't even make economic sense. And then you have someone like Newt who evolved and developed into being more of an activist. And in that way, Moses and Newt's stories continue to really evolve and intermingle and grow together.
Mr. Moses, what are you?
Free man, Captain.
Why's that?
Because you cannot own a child of God.
They start very early on in this journey of trying to kind of create a better society, a society where people can move a little bit more freely, and we see their relationship. We see them get closer as the narrative pushes on throughout the story.
We do hereby proclaim and affirm the following principles. Number one, no man ought to stay poor so another man can get rich. And two, no man ought to tell another man what he's got to live for or what he's got to die for. Number three, what you put in the ground is yours to tend and harvest, and ain't no man ought to be able to take that away from you. Number four, every man's a man. You can walk on two legs. You're a man. It's as simple as that.
Oh, Gary's great. Yeah, he's a really impassioned director, and one who is all about empowering his actors and kind of creating a very healthy tension and collaboration, so giving you space to push back when something doesn't feel like it's working for you. That he's all about kind of creating an environment where the story can be told with the greatest degree of truth.